This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Greetings, I'm Sister Brenda Shipp, National Superintendent of Sunday School of the Original Churches of God. Sunday School Highlights, November the 1st, 2020. Lesson 9, Loving by Serving. Bible background, John 13 chapter 1 through the 35th verse. Printed text, John 13 chapter 1 through the 15th verse and 34th and the 35th verse. Devotional reading, John 15:18 verse through chapter 14 and 4. Leadership is a fascinating topic. Jesus teaches us about leadership in a different way. As he wrapped up his work, Jesus held a dinner for his closest friends. Instead of delivering a State of the Union address or naming a successor, he chose to leave his seat at the head of the table and pick up some household servants' equipment, a basin of water, and a towel. Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. The significance of this act displayed his humility and his servanthood. For the disciples, the washing of their feet was in direct contrast to their heart attitudes at that time. For us, washing feet is symbolic of our role in the body of Christ. A special message is given in John's Gospel, a spiritual truth that will help you in your own Christian life. Jesus knew his hour was come. John 2:4, it says, "Mine hour is not yet come." John 7:30, his hour had not yet come. John 8:20, his hour was not yet. John 12:23, the hour is come that the Son of Man should be glorified. John 13:1, Jesus knew that his hour was come. John 17:1, Father, the hour is come. Because Jesus knew who he was, where he came from, what he had, and where he was going, he was complete. Foot washing was usually performed by household servants as an act of hospitality to weary, dusty guests. Leaders and hosts did not stoop to such a minimal task, but Jesus did. Seated once again at the table, the Lord asked whether his followers understood what he had done. He then exalted them to adopt the same posture of serving others, thereby following his example. He assured them that they would be blessed if they did. Jesus still calls believers today to become members of the Order of the Towel. As Christ's followers, we need to lead others by serving them. When Jesus washed his disciples' feet, he demonstrated a fundamental principle that he regularly stressed to his followers. To lead others, one must serve others. This is true in public life and the business world as it is in the church. John 13:31 through 35. A key test of our commitment to Christ is our love for other believers. It is not just our words that express our love, but our attitudes and actions as well. Jesus did not say that others would know we are his disciples by what we say, or how we dress, or what we know, or the label of our denomination. He said, "As I have loved you, have love one for another." As Jesus' followers, we are to emulate him, serving one another in lowliness of heart and mind, seeking to build one another up in humility and love. When we seek greatness, we displease the Lord, who promised that true greatness is his kingdom is attained by those with a servant's heart. When we have that servant's heart, the Lord promised, we will be greatly blessed. In our liberating lesson, our society emphasizes the importance of getting ahead, heaping praise and attention on those with the most power. What would happen if those with power and privilege follow Christ's example of humility? How would the foot washing principle of humble, loving service be enacted between employers and employees in a Christian business? How would it be enacted between the pastor and deacons and trustees or stewards? How would it be enacted between the tenants and the building superintendent or owner, or between the president and his cabinet members? Take steps this week to demonstrate humility in the relationships you have with others. Express your love by an act of humble service. Give of yourself that someone might be blessed. God be merciful to us and bless us and cause his face to shine on us. Until next week, be blessed.